What's up, guys? Coach JD here at Shackelford's Mixed Martial Arts, and I'm standing here with Quez Stamps. Just wanted to give y'all a little backstory. You've probably seen, if you've been in the gym, the Hall of Fame poster that'll be hanging in the lobby, and just wanted to give a little some of you some insight into Quez and some hearing from him. So Quez, tell us, what was life like before starting MMA, Jiu-Jitsu training and whatnot here at Shackelford's?
All right, for me, real life was just trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? Really no direction. I always wanted to be a part of something, but I just didn't really know. So I tried like football when I was in high school, well, really middle school too. So you're trying out football. Dropped out of school, you know what I mean? And then it would just like work from there, you know what I'm saying? I always questioned authority. So it was just like a little bit of like, you know what I'm saying, rebellious against the system. And then it was just like working. And then like I ended up finding it here and man, it worked wonders, you know what I'm saying? So
What area did you grow up in?
So originally I'm from Rolling Fork, Mississippi. That's like the Delta, like southern Mississippi, southwest Mississippi, somewhere in there. We're like central, southwest, something like that. But I ended up growing in South Haven majority of my life, you know what I'm saying? I moved to Memphis like 2005, but really South Haven for majority.
Were you a troublemaker kid? Were you in a lot of trouble?
Yeah, you can say something like that. Like I was just like hanging around crowds, if that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to just basically fit in, you know what I'm saying? But really like neighborhood I grew up in, like trouble was easy to get into. Like
how rough?
Like it was a circle, you know what I mean? Like we got people, it's basically like apartment complex, like South Park. So it's just like literally like police over there every day, you know what I mean? You got drugs and drug dealers and all that stuff like that. Like, so yeah, it was, I ain't gonna say it was like rough, but it was pretty rough, you know what I'm saying? I had like a rough upbringing, you know, so.
And you played sports through school?
Yes, sir, yeah, I played football. I tried out for like soccer. I could never play soccer, you know what I mean? But I tried out for like basketball. I can't play basketball to save my life. But yeah, football just stuck with me because it's more physical than anything, you know what I'm saying? So,
And then you left school?
yeah, I left school around like my 10th grade year. So that was like 2014, I want to say, something like that. Like about 2014, I left there, and then it was just working. Like, I was just getting some fights in school, you know, like that's basically what I did. Like,
And so you left school in, you said 2014?
mm-hmm.
And then from 2014, you started with us to 2021, and that life in between 2014 and 2021, that was just work,
Yeah,
kind of hanging around.
Yeah, just working.
Still hanging around the wrong crowd?
Right, yeah, just working, hanging around the wrong people, you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't see no direction. Like, that's basically what it was. I didn't see no direction in it. And I was just like, just dead end jobs. Like,
What made you, how did you stumble across wanting to do this? Like, how did that come up or enter?
So basically, like, this came about when I was just like, I always wanted to do mixed martial arts, you know what I'm saying? I always watched great like John Jones and, you know what I'm saying, who was like Forrest Griffin and George St. Pierre and stuff like that. Like I always played the video games, so I'm like a big video gamer, you know what I'm saying? So I always played the UFC games, and then it was just like, oh snap, this seemed pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm like a WWE fan too, so like that one-on-one situation, you know what I'm saying, like that comeback is always like stuck with me, and I was just like, all right, cool, let me see what I can do. Now I always wanted to do karate, like taekwondo when I was younger, but we never had the money to pay for it. So I was just like, okay, cool. I'm in a good situation where I can like start paying for something. So then I end up stumbling across this gym right here, you know what I'm saying, Shackelford.
How, you said that the budget was tight for doing karate and everything. Was home life okay and everything? Or was home life a little choppy ride?
Yeah, it was kind of like choppy, you know what I'm saying? Cause like my mom, she was like single parent, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't really have a lot of money, and then like we just had to have it for, you know what I'm saying, get through the next day, you know what I'm saying, food stamps and all that stuff. Like we didn't really have it like that. So there were like 4 of us too. So.
And then you went and started searching like MMA and Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, like I started searching, and then it was just like I called here, nobody answered at first, and I was just like, all right, cool, like we'll see what happens. And then you call back, like I think about like 10 to 15 minutes later, something like that. And then you call back and you're like, yeah, just come and try to, you know what I'm saying, try it out. And I was kind of iffy at first. I was just like, man, I don't know. I think it was like a week before that, you know what I'm saying, like the week. And then like you were like, yeah, come this week and try it. And then I was just like, all right, cool. Let me go up here and see what they talking about.
And then a while ago, you told me that you showed up with MMA. You went to the store, bought MMA gloves.
Yeah, I'm talking about I had went to like Sports Academy. Like I went there, I had bought like the little 4-ounce gloves. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, man, I'm gonna go in here and we can throw down. You know what I mean? Like that's basically what I thought, but it wasn't nothing like that.
Yeah. So in your mind, you thought that it was fight time. Like you're gonna come in, we're gonna put the MMA gloves on and announce a winner.
Yeah, we gonna throw down. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw down and fight and stuff like that. But
what was the first class like? What was that?
So my first class was kind of like, man, I still remember, like I came in, you know what I'm saying, and I sat in that corner over there, and then like I didn't really know anybody. Like I was just like, all right, cool. I'm kind of iffy a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and I'm like. And then, like, Jemiah, you know what I'm saying, she don't go here no more, you know what I'm saying, but she was like 115 pounds, you know what I'm saying, doing it wrong, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, dang, bro, I'm letting a female do this to me, you know. And then I was just like,
it was Jemiah, right?
Yeah, Jemiah, yeah. And I'm like, oh no, bro, you know. I was just like, when I went home that night, I was just like, dang, bro, I let this little female do me in like that, bro. And I was just like, nah, I gotta come back, bro. I gotta keep showing up. I can't let this happen again. And then just kept coming back, getting flipped, you know what I'm saying, by 10 and stuff like that. Like, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? Like I always had that mindset of always coming back. So
and so that was in October 2021.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And then when was your first fight?
My first fight.
Or when did you know that you wanted to fight?
Oh yeah.
Actually, when did you know that you wanted to, like, when did you know that it was ready to fight? And then how did that the first fight
Well,
start?
so a little bit of that, like I was like fighting in the street and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I always was this person I always fight, you know? And then like in my mind, I was just like, man, ain't nobody really mess with me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, all right, cool. Let me go ahead and see where I can maneuver with this. And then like, with you were just like, man, you know what I'm saying, you just can't just go and fight right out the bat. We got to see what you know what I'm saying, what you made of. So then, like, obviously, you know about the time we had to spar and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And I think then a mind, like a light came on you, like, okay, cool, he can.
Go a little deeper in that.
Oh, so like that one when I forgot bro name, but I ain't gonna put him on the spot, you know what I'm saying?
I think that was Caleb.
I think Caleb. Yeah. Me and him threw down, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I think he hit me like one good time, and like I just like kind of like blanked, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, oh yeah, okay, cool, we can go in there. And then it was just like, okay, cool. Everybody seen that. Like it was kind of like a mock, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody was around, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just like us two. So it was just like, okay. I was like, yeah, I'm going ahead and do what I got to do, like blank. And then it was just like, all right, cool. You was like, yeah, I see the potential, you know what I'm saying? And then it just turned around. You was like, well, we got to get you some jiu-jitsu matches. And then like I ended up applying for the new breed thing, you know what I'm saying? I did a new breed. And then after that, I was just like, okay, cool. I'm getting the feel of like that one-on-one. I got the whole people around, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do. So basically, off of that training session, and then like that first jiu-jitsu match, that tournament, it was just like on from there.
What was your describe your first MMA fight? What was your thinking going into that? Like, how was that experience doing that?
So that first fight, like it was more of a like I felt ready. I'm not gonna lie, I felt ready. Like I felt like I was supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like with the walkout, I came out the Young Dolph. I felt ready. Like I was like, yeah, I'm finna go ahead and show you if I'm finna beat some man. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that. Yeah, but I was like, I'm finna beat something. And then it came to a point where it was just like I saw the guy. You know what I'm saying? We had to weigh in and stuff like that. I'm like, you a pretty serious guy, you know? But I'm like, I'm serious too.
Yeah.
So a little bit about that right there. The grappling situation, it was like more of like, I was like, man, like you're doing a lot of grappling, you know, like holding me up. I can't fight him how I want to fight him. So like in my mind, I was just like, okay, cool. I can't let this man grab me anymore. And so first round he did his thing, you know, grappling me and stuff. And then went back to the second round. I think like somebody monkey, probably you. Somebody I think it was like, yeah, bro, you gotta get him up out of there. So went out second round. I'm talking about bust him. Like I almost made him fall. And I felt it and I was like, oh yeah, I got him, did the rights. And then for some odd reason, I just grappled him. Like, but that was like my low fight IQ, like playing into effect because like I'm brand new, you know. I think he was training like 4 years before that, 2 or 3, 4 years before that. And so I'm usually coming in fresh like off a year. I don't really know what's really going on. I just know the punch him out, knock him out, something like that. But I didn't know the grappling and all this situation like that. I didn't know all that. But then I ended up getting caught. Like I let him recover. Got caught with a rear naked choke, and I felt so bad after that. I'm like, bro, like why did I do that? But it was just really like the low fight IQ.
Yeah.
But
and then so you came off of a loss, and then most people quit after the first loss.
right.
You've seen it in here, watching people they take one fight most of the time, even if they win.
Right.
Done, you know. But for sure, lost fight. I've been coaching, I've been training since '99, and I've seen 90% of people do one fight and they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, like anytime I see somebody lose one fight, I'm almost kind of like excited, like
Right.
on their first fight, to see if they come back, because it's like I don't get excited about pouring that much more or being that motivated. Like, let's see if you come back. You know, like even if they go on a win streak, let's see if after you lose, are you gonna come back? Are you gonna pour back into it?
Right.
And so then you lose the first fight, and then you struggle on the next couple.
Right.
Right. But you kept coming back. What made you keep coming back into the room when 90% of people or more, 99% of people quit after the first loss, after the first anything going out? What made you keep showing back up in the gym?
Really, it was just to prove to myself, right? Basically, you know, because I'm the type of person, like, I always had a relentless nature. Like, whatever I start, I'm going to finish it. You know, I'm not going to let somebody else, you know what I'm saying, dictate whatever I got going on, right? So I was just like, well, this first fight I lost. Second fight, it was like, I think like short notice, something like that. Third fight, I kind of went out of your realm, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, promoters just hit me up. They're like, yeah, come and fight. And I'm like, oh yeah, I got you, bro. I'm gonna go fight and stuff like that. You know, I'm dragging you all the way to Arkansas, and we in the middle of nowhere. Like, just like, I was just like, bro, I'm just trying to fight, right? So it was just like a little bit of like just hungry. I was just so hungry, man. Like, hungry and like just proving to myself like I actually can hang with these people, you know? Like, cause I'm cutting away. I'm doing everything I need to do. I'm coming here training. I'm doing everything. It was just like it wasn't my night, you know?
Right.
And then it was just like, just really that hungry in me. I just had to come back, keep coming back.
Yeah.
Like the best of what it was.
And then you made the turn and you went on a streak.
Right. Yeah, like I still remember that night. Like I came in there, like I was just like, man, I had to talk to myself in the hotel room. I was just like, bro, if I lose this fight, I think it's probably it. Cause I'm like 0-4 right now. I know, and people know around me, they're like, bro, like I know you like that, bro, but for some odd reason, like, why have you losing these fights? And then like I was just like, bro, if I lose this fight, I'm done. But then I was just like, nah. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and mess this man up. And I went out there, and yeah, it was like magic happened that night. I think my uncle, he died like a couple months before, you know what I mean? So it was like kind of like a little bit of emotion in that fight right there. And I was like, I made a promise to myself and to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't lose this fight. And I ended up doing that. And then after that, man, I just felt good after that. And I was just like, bro, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me see what I can do the next one. Won that fight. Let me see what I can do after that one. Won that one fight. And it was just like, I kept on going until I just ran into like the #1 middleweight in Tennessee. And then I was like, okay, cool. He did his thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, pretty good dude. And man, like, I just test that to me just proving I can belong in this sport.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you started trusting the techniques and
right.
so forth in there too. There was like you were in the ones where you didn't perform in the beginning. It was like a little bit early. I remember like I don't know if you remember. I came over and like later on after a few fights, I was like, this is when I would you know.
Right.
And I remember like I was like, I gotta let Quez fight, like, because
right.
he's got the dog in him. Like, it's like you gotta let him eat a little bit, you
right.
know, like, and let him fill it out and whatnot. And then in the cage, you were still like almost like like not depending on the technique and
Right.
just using like
Yeah.
anger and aggression and whatnot, like and then like the turn came where you were like, okay, count on the technique,
Right.
depend on the technique, and that fighter IQ, maturity inside of the cage started to come through.
Yeah. That's saying like you like that's basically what it is. Like you grow in the cage, you know what I'm saying? Like you go in there like you a kid unless you just been training forever, you know. But like for that, bro, you just like you don't really know what's going on. Like you don't understand like it's stuff that goes on behind the fight. Like everything just ain't about aggression and kicking and punching and stuff like that, man. You gotta know grappling, you gotta know wrestling, striking, you know what I'm saying? Like actually being present in the moment. Cause some people not even present. They just like, okay, they walk in the cage, they just go blank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I think the more person that's more aware and actually can listen to their coaches and actually can listen to like, you know what I'm saying, their self and trust their technique, you'll be good. So
watching you go into the cage, you'd make eye contact with a guy, and you'd never lose eye contact.
Right.
You were just stoic,
Right.
looking the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, what was going on through your mind during that?
Really just like I'm finna hurt him. Like that's basically what it was, man. Like I'm just like locked in, you know what I'm saying? Like when a tiger or a lion or something on a gazelle, bro, they ain't gonna just be like, yeah, let me look over here.
Yeah.
Like nah, bro, they own there, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't really care what happened to them. They just trying to eat, you know?
Yeah.
And that's basically how I just put it into it. Like I'm trying to eat. So yeah.
What all changes from the sport, whether it be training, competing, all of it, just the whole experience, even not competing, fighting, just being in here on the mat, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, whatever, all of it. What all changes have you experienced physically, mentally, emotionally, anything? What all changes?
So I go into a little bit like on those key points. I think physically, like me actually having to like cut weight and stuff like that, like having to be in a certain type of weight category, like 170, because I know I'm gonna walk around like more than what that is, you know. So I had to come in here, I had to diet down, I had to actually, you know what I'm saying, listen to my mind and be like, okay, cool, I can't eat this piece of candy today, I can't eat this chicken or something like that, you know what I'm saying, I can't, like fried food, you know what I'm saying, you still eat chicken, but I can't be like, yeah, let me go and eat this stuff right here. So yeah, like I gotta actually prepare myself for the actual fight. Mentally, I just translate, like I tell everybody, I translate life until here. Like I know sometimes like life get bumpy and stuff is gonna happen, but you just gotta trust the process, you know what I'm saying? Just keep going another day. So that was like some days I miss, you know, but like since on 5 years, man, I can count how many times like I miss, you know what I'm saying, versus vacation or something like that. Like I'm always in here, you know what I'm saying, trying to help the next man or help the next female like do what they gotta do to, you know what I'm saying, progress in the sport. Cause I know most of the time I had that when I was coming up, you know. So yeah, it's really like the mental thing. I translate life into here.
Yeah.
So
Who were you before here versus after training? Before jiu-jitsu, MMA, martial arts, and then after.
Before here, I was more just rebellious, more no direction. Like I didn't really like care whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to live for the next day. But now it's like ever since I came in here, like I actually have you know what I'm saying, a support system. People that actually want to see me do great, and that triggers me to like actually want to be great and go on to the next chapter like of life and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, man, it's just really just proving to everybody, like everybody that's supporting me and stuff like that, like I actually can do something, like versus just be like, nah, man, like I don't really know what I want to do. So
is that so that helped you go back to school? Like you,
oh yeah,
like
for
you
sure.
mentioned, you left school and then you ended up going back to school, going and getting a high school diploma.
Yeah,
like
yeah, that really happened for sure. Like I was just telling everybody, like, man, like I didn't graduate high school. And, like I'm seeing a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, like kids that's in here, you know what I'm saying, people that's in here like still going to school and stuff like that. I'm like, dang, bro, I want to go back to school, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that'll actually help you with your career and all that. So then I like found this place like a sales center that like is in Memphis. I found them, and man, like after that, like it's real adult high school, you know, like it's still the same thing as like me traditional high school where I was going. And they just put into the adult situation where you gotta be like 18 or older to go there. And like I found people that was in there that like real deal was on me, you know what I'm saying, actually cared about me, and like it helps me to be better. Basically, like same thing as in here. You know what I'm saying? Like people just need a support system. Like some people just like rebellious and question a lot of things, but like somebody actually care about you, like you'll want to be better, and you want to say you want to prove to these people. And after that, man, like I was there for like 2024 to like 2026. So I'm mixing everything in there together.
The been here. Well, also I got to meet your brother,
Right.
and some of your family at one of your fights, and then along in here, a lot of the kids in here follow and start wanting to come to the fights and cheering for you, and I see you pouring into them. So you talk about other people caring about you and holding you up, but then you got a lot of people that are enamored that you're the fighter and pulling over and giving them attention.
Right.
And then seeing your family show up for you, and it seems that like being an impression for other people is a huge part of their motivation also as well to fight or to go back to school, get the diploma, graduate. Seems like you're making you're pouring into a lot of people. How much does that like fuel you, I guess, to be an example for everybody else?
Right, yeah, it's that's the prime thing. Like I always want to be an example, like, cause I know like most of the time, man, like people really don't know what they want to do. People really don't have direction, and me growing up, not saying I didn't really have direction, but it wasn't really there. You know, like I kind of had to figure stuff out on my own. So that's why I said like I got to go through the motion. But like if I say, man, if I got knowledge that I can give to somebody else, I love to do that. Like that's always been me. Like I always like took things from like people, even their bad things, you know. Like I see people go to jail, I see people do this, and I'm like, I don't want that for myself. And if I don't want that for myself, I don't want that for a person that I care about. I don't want to see them go to jail or, you know what I'm saying, like don't want to help themselves be better. So that's basically what I do. I just try to set an example. Because I know somebody else looking up to me. Like I probably don't know the magnitude of it, but I just know like somebody's always looking like, oh yeah, well, let's see what Quez do. Like people like just hit me up out of the regular. Like I don't really be feeling like I be having an impact on some people, but they be like, yeah, Quez, how do you do this? I'm kicking wrong. How can I clean this up? And like that gives me enough time. Like, okay, cool, all right, bet. I'm gonna give you some advice. You know, I never been the type of person to be like, you hit me up, be like, man, I don't. What you want me to do? Like, nah, bro. If I got knowledge, I'ma spread it. So.
Yeah, I always see you pouring into anybody. Somebody that hadn't even joined the gym, they're just trying out class, and you were like, man, you'll dump into them. Like you can tell your heart and soul is pouring into that person, like from a genuine care of like, I want you to get this, even if you never come back and never do this again. Like you'll pour into anybody. It could be in the middle of one of your fight camps. I've watched you in the middle of your fight camp where generally most fighters will be all about themselves. Like, hey, this is my fight camp. Don't get away from me. Don't be around me. You know, and they try to like, hey, you don't belong on the mats right here with me because I'm whatever. I'm fighting and I'm too good for anybody else. And you'll stop in the middle of rounds, in between rounds, and like go dump into somebody. It'll be 45 minutes later. Like you didn't even worry about your own fight, and you're pouring into somebody else.
Yeah,
like, that's have you always been like that? Like that's a.
I don't know. I think it come with age, I guess.
It's an amazing thing to watch. It's a very admirable because I've seen a lot of fighters and watching a lot of people. It's a very selfish sport too, where people kind of got to be a little bit selfish and develop into their skills. So it's very, very admirable when somebody can take time to split attention and pour into other people and cheer for people. And the same thing I've seen you do for your opponents. Like after fighting, I'll watch you stare a hole through them and be locked in, and then like try to, cause some of the scariest damage ground and pound to somebody, and then afterwards, the next day, next week, next month, whatever, like as you watch them fight or whatever, you're cheering for them and screaming for them.
I'm always cheering for them, man. Like I feel like, cause you know what I'm saying, we created a bond. Like even though they probably don't think that, some of them like dang, bro, I didn't beat him or he didn't beat me. Like you think we probably be mad at each other all the time? Like I'm not mad at you, you know what I mean? Like we just were put in this situation that we just had to fight, you know? Like the Brody guy, you know, like young kid, like 19, bro, like choked me out, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, dang, bro, like I never, This ain't never nobody told me out like this before. But yeah, man, like I follow this man. I think like he can literally like get up there like contender series, something like that. Like he been undefeated ever since. You know, he beat me, he beat somebody else. They're like veteran, like more fights than me. So I feel like bro actually got it. You know, and other guys, you know what I'm saying, growing pro and stuff like that. They fighting CFFC and all that stuff like that. So yeah, man, I
You want the best for them.
I want the
Even
best
if
for
they
them.
beat
Yeah.
you want them to go all the way to the top and
Yeah,
win
because
all.
I'm like, if you beat me, bro, like, it's like, yeah, like, because I'm trying to hurt you, so it's like, okay, cool, I know you got it, you know, so I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
I always want the best for the next man, so.
And that's what the Hall of Fame thing meant to us. It wasn't like I'd been wanting to do this Hall of Fame thing where we had put somebody in, and I'd spent some time thinking. I was like, oh, it's just everybody who had competed or everybody who had taught and whatever, you know, like, and I was like, no, it's actually like, it's like you get attention as a fighter, you get attention as a coach and whatnot. It's pouring into other people, and I think that's like outside of fighting, like just on the mats, like for people who don't want to fight and whatnot, it's,
Right.
pouring into other people. That's what makes the mats so good, being inside of the gym. Even if it's not just for people who want to fight, but everybody, and to be able to pour into your teammates, even if they're better than you, worse than you, equal to you, or whatnot. It's just like pouring into them on and off the mats as well.
Right. I never thought I'd be in this position, you know, like to be that person, be like, yeah, man, just do it this way. Hey, keep your arms in this way, keep that, you know. Some people don't listen, some people do. Like, well, most of the time they do, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I actually did this stuff, like, longer than, like, probably new people that come in here. So, yeah, man, like, I try to do that. Like,
yeah, very much a leader type of personality. Type personality.
Yeah, I did a personality test that said that, like, more like leaderish. So, yeah.
I know every time that in our class, a lot of times somebody will run the warm up and somebody else will teach the class. And anytime that you've guided warm ups or taught a class or did any part of it, like everybody's all excited, you know, because the energy is like on another level, you know, like all Quez is doing the warm up, like it's going to be on another level. And then cornering, I've been cornered by several people and cornered several people and watched other people corner, and we have a pretty relaxed like cornering thing. Like we'll let the fighter generally choose who's cornering somebody, and I like to let people who have potential of coaching or cornering or just are good at it step in and corner. Obviously, like sometimes we'll. If they pick like their drunk uncle or something, we might not let them do it, you know. But anytime that you've been in the corner, it's been amazing watching you corner. I've even like when like, okay, I'll tell Quez like what my 2 cents and feed it to you. A lot of times they're feeding to me and whatever else. But anytime you're in the corner, you're so vocal and so much energy. And it's interesting because it was the last fight we cornered together. Like we were going in, you were like, you call the direction, and I was like, okay. But it's like your energy whenever you're in the corner, it's just like so much energy and connection and whatnot, and like you get really into it.
Like I tell you, I feel like I have a control in my hand. You know what I'm saying? They could just come back from the video game and stuff. Yeah. I'm like, fuck, like. Gotta control this man, you know, because sometimes like people gonna do what they want to do, but if they hear that voice that's like I need to be like louder than everybody in here, you know. Some people might not like it.
You are,
but man, that's just how it is, you know. Like that's me, and they're like, you just need some encouragement sometimes, you know. Like you might be down in the weeds, or you might be just going ham, and like you just need to keep going, just keep your foot on the gas, you know. Yeah. Like that's basically what it is. Like always feet on the gas.
I was just talking to Keaton, I think it was. I was talking about how there's a lot of people will try to be a hype man and they're not very good at being a hype man. And like, Quez is the hype man.
You gonna hear me.
I was. I think I told you as well. I've told several people if I could ever rewind and fight or rewind and take you with me back when I was fighting or fight again or however, that I would definitely have you in my corner.
Right.
It would be. I would love to experience stepping in the cage and having Quez in the corner. Like, man, I feel like I could run right through somebody
Man,
afterwards.
what?
You know, there's no way you're gonna be like, oh, I'm tired. You know,
Yeah, ain't no
bad
time,
energy.
yeah.
Oh, I'm losing. You know,
Yeah, like no, like I wish I had me in my corner, but I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I just had that voice be like, yeah. But if I had somebody like me, like, oh yeah, bro, this man going crazy. Like I got to do what he say. You know, and you be all right. You know, like just really a high energy, and like you want to run through this wall, like you want to do this, right? So that's just like that's getting you back present in the moment. Because sometimes like you just wander off, especially like when you like grappling and stuff. Like you like, oh my god, this man is grappling me. Like no, like get your underhook in. Like no, like do this. Like get off the cage. Like do that stuff. Like I can see a lot of stuff that you can't see. You know what I'm saying? You can feel stuff that I can't feel. So I can't. A lot of stuff like I won't really be able to tell. But from the vocal situation, oh yeah, you gonna hear it. So yeah. Then I get in the cage like, yeah, bro, you gotta do this. I'm like, all right, cool. And then we just go back to it. But
On the so now you're joining the Navy. I know you were wanting to hit a lot of accomplishments in
Right.
life and pursue and knock off some accomplishments and
Right.
whatnot. Where'd that decision come in at? Where did the Navy come in at? And did martial arts do any kind of play in that, picking that, or do you think it'll help serve that?
Well, yeah, oh yeah, for sure, especially on the physical side, because I know like I have that dog, and I know I like some stuff that I can't quit in, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that's basically in the military, like you can't quit, you can't give it up on yourself. So me just having that always relentless, pressure based, like I can't quit, you know. So that's gonna play good into me, you know. But basically, like the military thing came back because I always wanted to serve my community or serve the people around me, right? So like I tried out, like I think I did applications for like police department stuff like that. Didn't work out how I wanted to work because sometimes like they don't pick everybody, right? So I was just like I just want to work for the government. So came to the point where I graduated high school. I graduated high school like May, and then like I tried to do like the National Guard stuff. Like nah, bro, I'm straight. I want to go active, right? So ended up doing Navy. I met a good recruiter, you know what I'm saying? She's probably one of the best people that I probably met. She got me in quick. She was like, you ready to go? I'm like, yeah, come on, bro. I'm ready to go, right? So ended up doing this. June, I ended up going to MEPS, doing all the other stuff, you know. And now we in July, and I'm about to leave. So, but yeah, it's just really like I always want to serve the people around me. I want to serve my community, right? That's basically where it came from.
Yeah. That seems to be like the common theme with you. Like
Yeah.
From day one of meeting you all the way up, it's like competitive and then passing down and
Right.
really pouring into people that you love, family,
Yeah.
community. It's like your friends and whatnot, and joining the military to serve anybody,
Right.
people you don't even.
Yeah, I know some people don't like, you know what I'm saying, the people like me, you know what I'm saying, like see skin color or something. I know they get into the weeds about that, but like I don't have to know you to like you, right? Like, but I know like everybody has their own thing that they're trying to do. Like they're just me. Like okay, cool. I had good judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like when I decided to leave this earth or something like that. Like I had great good judgment because they're just me. Like just doing anything for anybody else. Like this has always been me. I don't know why, but like when I was younger, my mom would call me selfish and stuff like that. But I'm like, yeah, some stuff like don't touch my games. You know what I'm saying? Like of course you're gonna be selfish with stuff that you like, but yeah, man, I always try to help people around me. So
it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a great character trait.
Yeah, even I did like the little volunteer firefighter stuff too, like Nesbitt, yeah. Station 7, yeah. So yeah, doing this stuff too, so yeah.
So the last class that you taught, I was like wanting people to experience the Quez experience without a lot of them had maybe never got to spend much time with you, and even some people had, and I was like, hey, this is the last class, y'all get to experience the fact of Quez running a warm-up or teaching class and bringing that energy and everything. And so a lot of people will never get to experience that. They come in, by the time I'm sure you'll get to visit and drop in and get to send that energy again on breaks, Christmas breaks or whatnot at over future times or after you get out.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of new people walking in will never get to know the man that's on that Hall of Fame
Yeah.
poster up there, but the stories will stay in here, and a lot of people will quit. They'll come in while you're gone and quit before you ever get to meet them and everything. But the martial arts helped you a lot, jiu-jitsu, MMA, kickboxing, and whatnot. Just kind of summing it all up into martial arts training. Helped you a lot and everything. What would be your words of somebody who might be watching this, who's on the fence, who's hung up? Because a lot of people, just as you were saying, they think that day one is they got to get on some MMA gloves and fist fight somebody on day one.
Yeah.
Or they think that, everybody's mean or whatever. Like people are afraid to come in, or they're worried about being too old, too small,
Right.
too fragile, too anything. And so hearing it from somebody like yourself that might be able to move them if they're caught up in whatever that hurdle is, blocking them from finally coming into the door, because I hear it all the time. People just whatever excuses or limited mindset of what they can do or what they think is going on in here. What would you say to that person?
Have the will to do it and don't have no excuses, right? Like most people, they think MMA like, oh yeah, it's violent, right? Like, of course, it's whatever is combat, right? It's gonna be violent most of the time, but it's a lot of rounds into that, right? You got jiu-jitsu, it's more of the gentle sport. It's for the smaller man, right? Most people come in here, might be smaller, might be bigger, might be old, young. Man, jiu-jitsu can talk to anybody. That's kind of like what helped me grow, right? Like you go into the ranking systems and all the good things like that, learning moves. Like you can never master jiu-jitsu. Like it's always evolving. Somebody gonna come up with a new move. Somebody gonna perfect something, but it's always evolving. So the person is gonna take you with it. Kickboxing, you gotta learn how to keep your hands up. You gotta learn to punch. You gotta learn how to move. Some people just come in here like, yeah, I'm just gonna punch. It's not like that. It's like somebody else know how to move way better. You got way good footwork than you. There's a lot of stuff that goes into the components of that. But I just say like, just never just get caught up in the weeds about it. Like just always just do it. Like some stuff is gonna hurt you. Some stuff is gonna make you happy. Some stuff gonna make you sad. But I feel like that knowing these components in jiu-jitsu and kickboxing, the Muay Thai, boxing, anything like that, it'll help you grow as a person. It'll help you, if you like overweight, it'll help you get in a physical spot. If you're underweight, it'll help you to grow stronger, right? This is basically, we just using life as that. There's no reason to be scared of it. Yeah. I promise there's no reason to be scared of it. Some people might be like, man, I can't do this, I can't do that. Like jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, it works wonders. Yeah. Being physical, it works wonders. Like it helps you out so much.
There's even small, just like you were talking about, Demaya.
Like 113 pounds. I'm about like 190. Yeah. Like, doing me wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, some stuff is like that. Like, I didn't get mad about it. I was just like, I'm finna get right. Yeah. I just never stopped coming.
Yeah, we've got you've probably trained with everybody from young, older, in their 50s.
Yeah.
People just trying to do it for getting in shape, just socializing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like you meet a lot of people. Like there's a lot of people in here I probably would never met if I was just outside of here. Like I probably would never met you. You know what I'm saying? Like Keaton and Gabe and all of them. I probably never met none of them in my life. But coming in here, like I didn't form strong brotherhoods with most of the people that's in here. Really, like all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like probably like new people that's come in here. Like they don't know me, but they see me, they're like, oh yeah, cool. Like what is this guy doing? Like he's been here for a little minute. And I tell them, like, oh yeah, man, you been here for a little while. But yeah, man, I try to help a lot of people, and like the camaraderie in this jail, man, is next to none. You know what I'm saying? I've been to other gyms, I've been to other gyms, and I'm like, nah, bro, this ain't my speed. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, like it's gonna be physical, right? But it's like sometimes people don't want to be physical every day. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I just want to just chill. Like I want to chill and just talk. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, man, I'm finna get busted up every night and, you know what I'm saying, black eyes, stuff like that. Who wants that? Like I don't want to have a fight before my fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like most people do that and then they get into the fight and then they're just like, dang, bro, I'm injured. You know what I'm saying? Like I got how many times I've been injured, you know? Like, I don't want to. I've been injured more in the gym than being in the fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, nah, man, nobody want to be doing it every night.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And here you can come in here and
Yeah,
kind of be like,
yeah, you can do,
hey,
yeah, man. We can chill, bro. Like we cooling, man. Like we actually, it's up to your own speed, right? Because like you your own person, you gonna do whatever you want to do. Like I can't tell you, like man, yeah, man, you got to roll tonight. You don't roll, you got to come back. Like no, like if you don't want to roll tonight, you just want to chill. A lot of stuff going on in your mind. Like you got a lot of stuff going on outside of these walls, you know. Like everybody just be like, okay, cool. Like nah, man, I don't want to do it tonight, or I want to do it tonight. It's up to you.
Yep. You can escape from
Yeah.
bad situation, stress, and whatnot.
You can do a lot of
Come in
stuff.
here
I
and-
look forward to the days I had to come in here.
Yeah.
Like people know, like, oh yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, we have open mats, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Those are the days I look forward to.
Yeah.
Like,
kind of get away from the
yeah,
world,
get
the
away, yeah,
stress
get away.
and everything
Yeah, I
else.
don't really deal with whatever's outside of those. As soon as I come in these doors, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
Like whatever I leave, like, okay, cool.
We get several guys who never make it past the front office. That
Oh,
just
yeah.
come in and like, hey, I'm just coming to chill and get away from it all. You know, like pouring
Yeah.
in no matter what. I always use the I don't know, remember the old Oreo commercials? I think they still do them now.
Yeah.
I don't watch that much TV, but they're like everybody eats their Oreo a different way or whatever.
Right.
I always say it's your jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Like you do it however you want. You want to come in
Yeah.
and just socialize. You want to come in and
You been
talk
looking at
self-defense
Instagram,
moves.
yeah, you been looking at Instagram movies,
Yeah.
like, yeah, let me try this on you, bro. Like, I won't have no problem with that, because I be watching Instagram reels too, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, like, that's why I said it's always evolving, you know what I'm saying? Like, they look at a move one day and be like, okay, cool, I'm gonna try this tonight. Like,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Different seasons too.
Oh,
Different
yeah,
people
for
are
sure.
in different seasons. You might be in a season of whatever, wanting to compete, or a season of
Right.
just doing it for chilling or self-defense or whatever. You know.
Yeah, man, that's why I say I love this place. Like, never went nowhere else. Like, I met the people that I need to meet, you know. It's a chapter, you know. Go to the Navy, see what happens. But yeah, this place made me. Like, so I met a lot of people in here, met a lot of good people. So
This place loves you.
yeah,
I was excited to do the Hall of Fame on the poster on the wall and the deal. And I was like, man, what a awesome person to kick it off with and do the
Yeah.
Hall of Fame. I got a handful of people in mind, and I was like, dude, this is the man to represent and be the first one in our Hall of Fame. You know.
Yeah.
We I know I speak on a lot of people that they're going to be greatly missed in here, and obviously you'll be back, you'll be
Yeah.
visiting and whatnot, but you've poured in. You're a great leader on the mats and
yeah,
great man, and it's been a pleasure and an honor to be able to play the role of a coach and in your journey of it, and a friend, and
yeah.
get to come out and watch you graduate. And man, I love you.
I love you too, man.
Very,
Yeah.
very grateful for the time that we've gotten to share the mats, and I know we'll be back on the mats more in the future over time. So, guys, it's Quez Stamps. One of the most amazing men that have ever been in the gym here at Shackelford's Mixed Martial Arts Center. So glad you got to spend some time and get to meet and hear from him.
Peace, man. Y'all just keep on doing whatever you got to do, man. Like, he's a great man. Like, he's been places. Like, he done seen a lot of stuff. He done seen a lot of people come and go. He done went to the highest, you know. So I have no problem with nothing that he said to me. Everything he said to me is worthwhile. Like, it's life experience, you know. So just keep on just grinding, man. Just do what you got to do.